coach. Chuck Bailey II, Tyler Rollison, and Corey Camper Jr. are the guards. Elijah Price, transfer from Fresno State, the forward, and Joel arbitrating in the middle. And it's arbitrating for the Pack against House for Louisiana Tech. And the opening tip comes to Camper in the Wolfpack. Nevada in white, Louisiana Tech in red. And away we go. The season is underway. Bounce it into the post on the right side for the Wolfpack. Down near the baseline, arbitrating. Bounces out Camper. Right wing. Here's Bailey elevating. Baseline foul. No good. Free throws at 19:38 for Chuck Bailey III out of Detroit, Michigan. A season ago, he was 3 of 6 from that free throw line. Bursts of action for Bailey, but he never really got in an offensive rhythm.
Never really did last year. I like seeing him get downhill right here from that right wing over there and getting into a place where he gets to shoot free throws, John, as he knocks down the first. But yeah, Chuck didn't really play too much offense for the Pack last year. It was more like a defensive, and he kind of looked uncomfortable on offense. So seeing him get to the free throw line this early in the season has to be encouraging for not only Coach Alford, but everyone in the building.
Second free throw won't go. 1 of 2 for Bailey. The foul was assessed against Will Allen of Louisiana Tech. 1 on the Bulldogs, 1 team foul, and they have their first possession of the season. A.J. Bates at the point. That's Thomas around the wing to the right side. Cooper. Thomas the second in front. Gets a double team. Passes out of it. Whip it to the right side. Allen fumbles it out of bounds. Turnover to the Wolfpack at 19:15.
Looking pretty active on defense. Pack came out with that 2-2-1 press and tried to speed La Tech up there.
Bailey outside right, retreats with a left-hand dribble, gets man-to-man from Cooper. Rollison for the Pack, bounces down inside, ball knocked away, turnover and a foul. So the Bulldogs, and Thomas the second goes tumbling to the deck. A minute into this game, it's 1-0 Nevada. Foul goes on Nevada. That is the first against the home team. First team foul, first personal on Tyler Rollison. Louisiana Tech coming off back-to-back 20-win seasons. Last year, 20-12, 9-9 in Conference USA. They were 5-7 in true road games last year. That's a pretty healthy mark. Backdoor look underneath off the window. Too strong for Thomas II. His putback is good for the lead. 2-1 Louisiana Tech at 18:45.
Louisiana Tech looking real active on the offensive board, John.
Rollison stops for the Pack. In front, Price. Right side, Camper. Camper wide of the circle right. Well back of the arc. Rollison between the rings. Bailey drives left to the baseline. Goes to the rim, and a tough shot is in for the lead.
2 for 2 for Chuck.
3-2 Nevada, and the press, as Nick Fazekas mentioned last possession, Nevada trying to speed up the Bulldogs. Bates brings it across. Bates out of Houston, 7 Lakes High School. Up top, House to the right wing, catch and shoot 3 on the way. Bates no good, and a battle underneath results in a foul at 18:03, and that foul is on Caden Cooper of Louisiana Tech, his first and the second team foul on the Bulldogs.
John, like we talked about pregame, just feels like Nevada's a little bit smaller, a little bit faster, quicker team, probably potential for switches, and you can see that they're kind of playing to their strengths right now defensively.
Camper outside, hammers the dribble with the right hand, attacks and dishes. Bailey down to the baseline, corner right. Shot clock coming down to 10, left side. Rollison thought about a 3, fakes twice, draws a double, 7 on the timer. Camper pulls up from 15. Good.
Really good offense there, right? Kept moving that ball back and forth. Tyler got a couple guys in the air with his pump fake, kind of kicked it back there to Camp, and he was able to get to that one dribble pull-up right at the top of the free throw line. Really good offense. Really encouraging what the Pack have kind of come out and done offensively. And this 2-2-1 press seems to be giving the Bulldogs a little bit of trouble here.
5-2 Nevada, 17:31 turning clock, first half. Nevada with this 2-2-1 press. Long lob up ahead. Allen mishandles in the corner. He's out of bounds. And a turnover to the Wolfpack at 17:26.
Might be something to keep an eye on, John, how many turnovers they can get out of this 2-2-1 press and just kind of win that possession battle, or even just that shot battle, of maybe they can get more looks than La Tech, which is always a positive to try to win basketball games.
Price in front. Elijah was the top scorer and rebounder amongst freshmen in the Mountain West last year. Rollison from the wing left slides towards the baseline, comes back out. Camper over to Bailey. Camper with 10 on the timer, left of center, 3 and an out, no. Rebound, but a foul. Off to the races was Bates, but one of his teammates for Louisiana Tech held a Wolfpack would-be rebounder underneath. That's on Will Allen. That's 2 fouls on Allen and 3 fouls early on Louisiana Tech. 17:02, first half. Nevada 5 and the visiting Bulldogs 2.
So Pack fans, they're intently trying to get Elijah Price the ball down there in the block, and he's working his tail off to try to get that thing, and that's where he was able to get that offensive rebound look there.
Armo trading, the man transfer from Riverside, originally from England. Takes the pass, free throw line down the lane left, too strong off the glass, and the rebound to Jeffress. Will Jeffress into the game off the bench for Louisiana Tech. Also off the bench is Scooter Williams, and this is Williams in front. Terminates the dribble, bounces it top for House. Right side faking Cooper. Cooper, really highly touted high school prospect, originally started at Oklahoma. DJ Dudley, trouble with the dribble left side. Cooper with 5 to shoot. Jump stop right side, hangs in the air, fouled, shot no good. Free throws coming for Louisiana Tech at 16:21.
And you can just see the activity level. It just looks a little different right now. It just looks like the Pack are like one step ahead of what Louisiana Tech's trying to do. I don't know that I love the foul call there, but it's just really encouraging what Nevada's doing defensively and the way that they're speeding this game up and kind of playing into what they want to do.
First free throw for Cooper is no good. He was a 67% free thrower last year. Averaged 9.3 points per game for Louisiana Tech. Played 15 games as a freshman at Oklahoma. 16:21 first half, still 5-2 Nevada. Second free throw good, 5-3 as Louisiana Tech and Caden Cooper get 1 of 2 free throws. Right side Camper for the Wolfpack. Top Bailey. Left side Rollison, back of the arc. Nevada ball, 2-point lead. Price gets it on the post left. Elbows, shoulders, runs through the key, pulls away and hits it.
Really tough shot there by Elijah. Thought he got fouled, but exceptional bucket there by Price.
7-3 Nevada as Price is in the scoring column. 15:45 first half. Louisiana Tech basketball. DJ Dudley. It's a handoff, shoots from 17, misses left elbow, rebound, Bailey off to the races, Nevada. Top Arma trading, Rollison bounces Price, right block, Price in a crowd, fakes twice, goes up and is fouled at 15:28. And free throws coming for Elijah Price and the Wolfpack. Foul on Scooter Williams, his first 4 on Louisiana Tech. Timeout on the Nevada State Bank, it matters who you bank with. Free throws for the Wolfpack, and Elijah Price, who was fouled by Scooter Williams before the timeout. 4 early team fouls on Louisiana Tech. Meanwhile, Price at the stripe, he was 65.6% a season ago, his freshman year with Fresno State. He's too long here.
One thing, John, that just keep an eye on with Elijah, just from shooting perspectives, he shot a lot of shots last year for Fresno right up next to the basket, had a really good field goal percentage, but yeah, his free throw percentage wasn't all that great as he misses the second. And you'd like to see him improve on that to get more scoring numbers and kind of create more offense just for himself by making more free throws.
Louisiana Tech basketball, Nevada 7, the Bulldogs 3. Left side Williams rises, fires from 3, left wing no, offensive rebound. Sir Isaac Heron kicks it out top, and a jumper from 3 from Jeffress. Very short air ball, out of bounds on the baseline. Ball to Nevada at 15:05.
Jeffress almost looked surprised when that ball got to him. He just did not look like he was in rhythm. Pat got the ball and have only given up 3 points in the first 5 minutes. I think it's encouraging defensively what they're doing thus far.
Got a rebound.
Outside right, Camper up top. Goes from Bailey down to the corner left, back out top. Bailey, three is good.
We did not see much of that last year, John. That is really encouraging to watch Chuck step into that and fire away from three-point territory. I think Chuck, just the defensive presence that he brings is obviously great, but as he can bring more offense, he's going to be a guy that Coach Alford has to keep on the floor for as many minutes as possible.
10-3 Nevada, 14-20 first half. Louisiana Tech basketball. Heron up top. Shot clock's at 7. Corner left, catch and shoot three on the way. Too strong, no good from Williams. Rebound Nevada. Comer goes left side. Bailey another three. It's around. It's no good. A loose ball rebound. Bodies on the deck. Taken away by Camper. Camper flings it out top. Comer. Nevada hangs on. Corner left three. Good. It's Corey Camper Jr. And Nevada opens up a 13-3 lead at 13:51 in the first half. Timeout Louisiana Tech. It's a 12-1 run for Nevada over the last.
Sustaining that energy and keep sustaining what you've put out here in the beginning of the game.
Another press from the Wolfpack. Out of the backcourt left. Dudley, lateral pass near side. Bates brings it across. Up top, this is Heron pivoting. Ball loose for a moment. Heron gets it back. Shot clock at 10. Bates, jump pass right side. Dudley. Shot clock at 7. Bounce pass, Heron post right. Double teamed. Jump pass out top, Dudley. 2 to shoot for Louisiana Tech. Dudley, desperation 3 at the top. No good at the horn. Front rim short, rebound Price. Gives it up ahead. Here's Tayshawn Comer up top. Price, 3, no. Batted out of bounds off Nevada far sideline. Bulldogs ball at 13-10.
In rhythm shot there for Elijah. I like that shot, John. And I really like the way they're playing out that double team. They've gone down their double. The rotations look really, really good. And they've got this game mucked up, and Louisiana Tech's having a really, really hard time finding a rhythm right now as they step out of bounds here on the sideline. And Louisiana Tech just looks lost right now. Really encouraging what you see out of the pack.
Third turnover for the Bulldogs as Jalen Fenner stepped out of bounds in the left corner. Nevada basketball with a 13-3 lead. 12:53 turning clock first half of the season opener. Steele in front. Here's Dudley all the way with a slam dunk for the Bulldogs. And so Nevada's turnover allows Louisiana Tech to break the 8-0 run. And Dudley with a flush. 13-5. Nevada's lead is 8. Defense leads to offense, Nick. A whistle away from the basketball at 12:34 as Camper ends up on the deck. That goes against Fenner.
Defense most definitely leads to offense, and while Tech has kind of just proved that, but Nevada's been proving that from the tip. I mean, I like this team. I like the energy, John. I like the way that they're doing things, and offensively, I think they find a better rhythm as the game goes along. But defensively, it just looks really, really good right now.
Comer pulls up, left elbow jumper, heel of the rim miss, no. Bouncing rebound, Dudley, head of steam the other way for the Bulldogs. Dudley fakes peeling back at the elbow, comes to the corner, now resets. Louisiana Tech ball, 13-5 Nevada. Lob it underneath, Thomas the second goes to the rim and scores. Fine back cut there.
Really good back cut there by La Tech. Just kind of lost sight of his man, got behind him, there was no help side defense on the other side.
13-7, 4 unanswered from the Bulldogs. 12-minute mark first half, Nevada ball. Amir Robinson gives it in front. Tayshawn Comer. Down on the right side in a crowd, pivoting jump pass, dangerous pass comes out to Comer from Robinson. 6 to shoot, Comer spins, passes out. 2 to shoot, Robinson, baseline, Banker beats the horn.
Beats the horn, really good offensive possession. Moved the ball around a bunch, made Louisiana Tech get out of position, and Amir was able to get right in between the two defenders there on that far right block and bank that one in.
Robinson redshirted last year. Here's Dudley missing from 3. Tip ball outside. Robinson's after it, saves it in, out of bounds to Nevada at 11:23 in the first half. And there's a timeout on the floor. Nevada is shooting better than 50% from the floor to start the season.
As I lived in Japan, we ate a lot of ramen.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely a noodle guy for sure.
EG Noodles.
EG Noodles. Go check it out.
Whistle on the left side as Lowry spun in the corner, and a foul on Nevada. Foul against the Pack, offensive. That goes against Vaughn Weems, his first personal. And that is team foul number 3 on the Pack. 5 team fouls for Louisiana Tech. Bulldogs from Conference USA, the 10 newcomers just like Nevada. And here in the opener, both sides trying to figure out exactly what they've got.
Definitely trying to
House,
figure that out.
Hands off down the lane, and Cooper missed it. Rebounded traffic, Nevada. Robinson finds Comer. Comer to the trailing Lowry. His 3. Nope. Rebound, Louisiana Tech. Cooper. Up ahead, Bates. The Bulldogs push tempo here. Bates watched in front by Comer. Crosses over the dribble, angles left, gives it wing left. Cooper, backdoor look underneath, missed it at the rim. They went high-low from House down low and missed it. The other way, Comer to the rim right, blocked out of bounds, and it's off Louisiana Tech on the baseline at 10:23.
2 backdoor actions there by the Bulldogs that has worked, John. That's something that the Pack's going to have to pay attention for, is that the guy makes that backdoor. You need someone down there underneath the basket to protect the basket.
Comer fires a 3 that is blocked by House, but the loose ball to the Pack. Rollison, corner left. Lowry steps into a baseline jumper and makes it. Lowry scored over 2,000 points for the Masters University at the NAIA level. He was 3-time Conference Player of the Year in the GSAC. Fouled and counted for Bates and Louisiana Tech at 10:01 and 1 coming. It's 17-9 Nevada. But Caleb Lowry, a newcomer for Nevada, Nick, really an interesting story. A legendary player at a lower level, and now here in the Mountain West.
Player of the Year in the NAIA. Averaged 22 and 7, scored over 2,000 points. Read about him. He's one of the most decorated players at Masters University or Masters College, however you say it. A lot of people may not know where that's at, but had a heck of a career, and it's nice to see him now in the Pack uniform because it's clear as day that he knows how to play basketball at a pretty high level.
Free throw good for the Bulldogs and Bates. Nevada with the basketball in a 17-10 lead. Bates has 3 now for the Bulldogs. Thomas II has 4 to lead them in scoring. Robinson fires from the corner, leaves it short for the Wolfpack. Rebound Bates, Louisiana Tech. Bates picks up his dribble, fakes a series of passes, fires to the wing left, dribbling back out is Williams, around the horn right side. Jab step in the corner. That's Cooper. In front for Tech, and firing a pass out of bounds is Williams that's touched last by Nevada. 12 on the shot clock when the inbound comes at 9:24 here in the first half. Louisiana Tech brings House out. So right now, Williams, Allen, Mel Martinez from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, is into the game for the first time. Bates in front with 8 to shoot. Bates passes out of a double team. Underneath Martinez, trying to go down the lane, but it's blocked. And the other way, the Wolfpack on the break. Rollison, right side of the key. Reverse layup, no. Underneath, it's not, held by Peyton White, the freshman just into the game. At 9:09, out of bounds on the baseline.
Arbitrating got that block down there on the defensive end, John. And one encouraging thing, I know not all the viewers or listeners can see, but arbitrating, he's really active down there, really bouncy. And last year, John, he led his team in blocks with 40 blocks last year.
For the Highlanders.
Right, for the Islanders. And he's really, really active. You can see him. He's a big guy, really active, that I think is going to be a real big rim protector this year for the Pack.
Cooper out of a double team in the post for Louisiana Tech. Good ball movement. Corner left 3. Cooper, no, very short. Rebound pulled by Comer. He dashes into the attack. Center of the floor. Down the lane, and he's rejected. Bounces to White. He's up. Fouled and counted.
Fast break. Like you said, John, earlier, defense leads the offense. Long rebound there. Got to a 2-on-1. Coward kind of went in their shot, kind of a circus shot. And we were there to clean it up with the and one. 19-10 here, going to the free throw line to try to push this thing out to 10. Offensively, like you said, John, it's kind of trying to figure things out. It's kind of figuring out where you're supposed to be, maybe spacing. Should I shoot this? Should I? But defensively, I think it's a big effort thing. It's obviously a scheme that Coach Alford has put in. So it's really encouraging to see that you've only given up 10 points in the last 11 minutes of an opening night game.
How about Peyton White, the freshman from Encino, San Fernando Valley, Los Angeles, went to Crespi Carmelite High School. It produced
the second
Paul McKeskey.
Paul McKeskey,
yeah.
he was my coach in the D League.
There you go.
He was very much my coach, but Peyton White, second all-time leading scorer, so he can clearly score the basketball.
Yeah, great tradition of athletics at Crespi in the Valley.
Paul McKeskey, I haven't heard that name in a long
Reno
time.
Bighorns coach.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
20-10 Nevada. Louisiana Tech basketball, 8:21 first half. Pass into the block left, kick it out top. Bates catch and shoot three for the Bulldogs is short. Angling rebound picked up on the baseline by Chuck Bailey III. Bailey for Nevada. Glides into the offense. Arbitrating in front. Outside, Rollison. Robinson goes corner left. Bailey lost his dribble, bounces. Post left, arbitrating, 10 to shoot, under 8 minutes on the game clock. Arbitrating with a slow motion skyhook that was blocked. Martinez blocked it.
Hard shot to get to.
No kidding. A couple of giants doing battle there.
100%.
Two 6'10" guys. Louisiana Tech basketball. Cooper feeds it inside. Martinez has it knocked away by White. Ball pinballs to Rollison. Left side Bailey. Rollison. Right side, Robinson three, back rim no, high rebound. White is going to be guilty of a foul as he went crashing into one of the red shirts. And up off the deck after absorbing Peyton White is A.J. Bates. Foul on White is first, 4 on Nevada, timeout. First half, 7:23 scoreboard at Lawler Event Center.
To not get those offensive rebounds for potential free throws or and ones or the long rebounds that just kind of like reset the possession. And I imagine there's got to be a little bit of frustration there by the Bulldogs right now that they're not making shots, but at the same time, the Packers doing a tremendous job of getting that defensive rebound, and it's just a one and done, and then La Tech has to go back down there and defend again. So really encouraging the way that you're seeing the Pack rebound and box out and making sure that La Tech isn't getting those second chance opportunities.
Cooper goes to the free throw line. Jeffress with 10 to shoot. Outside left for Louisiana Tech. Williams finds Dudley. Shot clock at 4. Dudley up top. Got to go with one. Spins, and he won't get a shot off in time. Shot clock violation at 6:53. Ball to Nevada. Louisiana Tech has not scored in over 3 minutes.
Over 3 minutes. That's another shot clock violation. And it's just got to be frustrating for La Tech as they are out here running offense, and there's just no open gaps, open shots. Just not a whole lot of give right now by the Wolfpack defense.
Camper Jr. in front for the Pack. Right side Bailey with a little shoulder shimmy. Keeps the dribble. Gives it to White outside. Bounce pass, arbitrating. 8 to shoot. Camper pulls up 3 from the top. Blocked by Martinez. 5 to shoot. Backcourt violation. Turnover at 6:26 back to the Bulldogs.
The second blocked three-pointer in the first half of a basketball game is a bit unique, I can say that. But Mel, he is a long, athletic, like you said, he's 6'10", 6'11".
I misspoke. He's listed at 7 feet.
He's listed at 7
Leon
feet.
Martinez from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic.
He looks like his wingspan's about 7. He looks like Wembanyama out there blocking three-point
Well, you know, it's funny. I mean, the stereotype would be, I bet he played baseball at some point. Can you imagine that at shortstop? It'd be hard to get one through on the left side.
First baseman digging everything out.
Yeah. 6 to shoot for Dudley and the Bulldogs. Here's Williams with 3 on the timer. Contested 3 left, air ball, rebound Price, Nevada. 6-minute mark first half. 20-10 Pack with the ball. There's a pass on the sideline that was knocked out of bounds by Williams defensively. Slightly telegraphed pass from Rollison, so an inbound on the far sideline now. Miles Walker, freshman from Riverside and Eleanor Roosevelt High School, checks in. Rollison is out.
Keep an eye here on Miles Walker. He shot 44% from 3 last year, so it'd be nice to see what he could do if he got an open look or maybe a down screen or something, just to see if that 44% can translate here into Lawler and what he did in high school.
Bailey has that one erased by Martinez. Another block for the big man at 5:44. Martinez, last year with New Mexico Junior College, played 2 years for St. Bonaventure, one of which was a redshirt year. And he only played 23 games last year at New Mexico Junior College, an injury-shortened season. But right now, Melion Martinez
becoming
making
shot
a difference.
eraser.
Yeah. 8 to shoot on the inbound for Nevada. Price, corner right. Shot clock at 5. He staggers through the key, lost the ball, out of bounds under the goal with 3 on the timer. As that one pinballed off of Louisiana Tech. So 3 to shoot on the inbound here underneath the goal.
The thing is, John, when you get a guy that can get in there and block so many shots, you kind of start to second guess, being in the lane or should I shoot, and kind of like you almost have like a sixth sense of almost where he's at, whether you want to shoot it or not.
White, right side, fall away, ahead of the horn, no. Rebound, Nevada, and then fumbled by Camper Jr. Out of bounds. He was contested by Dudley. Ball to the Bulldogs at 5:33. So both sides now experiencing some opening night rim rather than twine. Nevada 0 for their last 5. Louisiana Tech 1 for their last 8. Neither side has scored in more than 3 minutes. 20-10 Nevada, 5:20 first half. Dudley steps into a left of center 3 for the Bulldogs. That's short. Rebound Price, Nevada. Flips to Walker. Walker speeds across the midcourt circle. Now he slows down with a left-hand dribble. Back of the arc center. Left side Price wearing the white headband back of the left wing. 16 to shoot. Price a little trouble with the dribble. Recovers. White moves down the lane right. Jump, no look pass left side. Top Walker. Walker with 8 to shoot. Down the lane. Floater short. Price pulls it down, puts it in.
The double machine Price with an offensive rebound and an easy putback. I think you're going to see a lot of that from Elijah Price going forward this season, John.
22-10 Nevada, 4:41 first half. Louisiana Tech basketball. Martinez gives it in front and then screens for Bates. Bates goes right side wing. Cooper 3 short. Rebound Nevada. Bailey soaring through and sprinting into the attack. Price top for the Packs. Down the lane right against the shot blocker Martinez. And a foul at 4:24. Foul on Louisiana Tech. That goes on Will Jeffress, his first. 17 fouls on Louisiana Tech, so 1 plus the penalty here. 1-1 for Elijah Price from the free throw line. He's 0 for 2. Nevada, in fact, just 2 of 5 from the stripe. If you recall last year, there was a fair amount of hand-wringing about Nevada's free throwing. They did finish the year at 70%.
70% is bad, or isn't bad.
No, it's 70.3%.
Not that bad at all as a team.
But for some stretches, it was worse.
It was definitely worse. There was definitely times last year, John, where we kind of felt that they might have lost a couple games because of the free throw battle. But
very unlike a Steve Alford team.
Yeah, very unlike that.
Price, right on cue, misses the second. 23-10. Nevada's lead is 13.
The thing is, John, free throws are free. There's no one standing in front of you. It's the same shot every single time, so you'd like to just kind of think that repetition kind of can make for perfection when you're shooting free throws, but I know it's mental for several guys that get out there, and so far you'd like to see Elijah make more free throws with the aggressiveness that he has.
Corner right three-pointer, no good from Avery Thomas II in Louisiana Tech. Another one-and-done possession. Rebound Nevada, Camper Jr. Comer goes left side, corner 3. Bailey drills it.
I like this Chuck Bailey. I like this one a lot. He's looking aggressive. He's shooting aggressively. This Chuck Bailey is going to see a lot of minutes this year if he's going to continue to shoot the ball and be aggressive like that.
Motown's got 9 points. He's 3 of 5 from the floor. Also 3 rebounds and an assist. And now a turnover. Nevada takes it away. Corner right, Bailey 3, very short. Air ball foul underneath, and that's on Jariah Coleman, who was very over the back at 3:25. 5th foul on the Wolfpack. First personal on Coleman. Timeout, 3:25 first half. Fazekas, John Ramey with courtside. Louisiana Tech has not scored in 6 minutes and 36 seconds, and the Nevada defense has not allowed a three-pointer. You pointed that out, Nick.
They haven't allowed much of anything. It's 10 points with 3 minutes to go in the first half. They've literally allowed next to nothing. And if you're not watching the game, if you're listening to us, it's just a different level of energy. It's just a different. La Tech just looks like they just have no idea what's kind of hit them here. And you'd like to see.
Down the lane, batted out of bounds with 6 on the timer, and the ball to Nevada. That was another possession that at some point Louisiana Tech just had to force it.
Totally forced that one. That was just a wild pass right there. And as the Pack just continue to swarm them, it just can't see the game, but it's just so many white jerseys down there in the lane, so many guys spread out. The defense is really just, it looks like a brick wall out there right now.
Outside, Camper Jr. shovels over to Tayshawn Comer. Comer averaged better than 16 points a game last year at his former school. Jumper right side elbow, no good from Bailey. Offensive putback, Camper, no battle at the rim. Tipped up twice and in.
That's just we wanted more possession right there with you've got Elijah and Jariah down there just tipping that ball up and down. It's just really just who wants this game more, and right now the Pack want it.
28-10 Nevada, 2:15 first half. Louisiana Tech ball. Outside left, House kicks it around the horn right. Thomas the second, high arcing three, no good, heel of the rim. Offensive putback, slam dunk, House, and the foul at 2:04.
And that, John, is about the first offensive rebound it feels like we've seen the entire half. Can always be a little bit tricky, scoring drought of 7:01, and that just ended right there. But it can always be tricky, John, when you get these long threes. As he shot that ball, he's standing, near wing here about us and shot that thing from, 2 or 3 steps beyond the arc. And Jariah just kind of so happened to be a little bit too far underneath the basket there. And La Tech was able to get that offensive rebound. But long shots always equal long rebounds, and just a little bit of an unfortunate bounce there for the Pack.
Free throw no good after House had the dunk. The and one free throw misses. 2 minutes first half. Nevada ball 28-12. They lead it. We mentioned Tayshawn Comer, better than 16 points per game for Evansville last year. He was second team all-conference in the Missouri Valley. Foul at 149 on the Louisiana Tech defense. That's against House. First on him. 8 on the Bulldogs, 1-1 here. So Comer to the free throw line where he was nearly 79% for Evansville last year.
Averaged 16 and 4 last year. Like you said, the transfer from Evansville started at Eastern Kentucky, so this is the third school he's been to. And second team all Missouri Conference last year. Kind of resembles a little bit of Rawlison, wouldn't you say?
Comer free throw good, and he gets another here. Envision Glass backs the Pack, serving Northern Nevada for over 35 years for all your commercial and residential glass needs. Windows and doors, mirrors, showers, and more at envisionglass.com. Free throw good. Comer makes them both. 30-12 Nevada. 147 first half. Breaking the press, barely, is Louisiana Tech. I shouldn't say that. They were a little bit, it looked like it kind of went quickly for them, but they did break the press. And now with 15 to shoot, here's Dudley. Jump pass underneath, down the lane. Floater good from Jeffress. And again, that downward motion in the paint.
Yeah, it kind of keeps getting like that direct cut to the basket that's kind of giving the Pack, I don't want to say giving them problems because they've only given up 14 points, but that's been the one weakness of the Pack defense thus far.
Allen defending Bailey. Lob it right side. Comer pulls up corner right. Jumper good. Comer with back-to-back fruitful possessions. 1 minute to go first half. 32-14 Nevada. And Dudley breaks the press and draws a foul at the 1 minute mark precisely.
Coach Alford did not like that foul. That was an unnecessary foul there by Comer.
First on Comer. And 8 on Nevada.
So, yeah, that's the problem. That's why Coach Alford's not happy about that when you're giving up freebies here when you've only given up 14 points as a whole. So the last thing you want to do is foul him way the heck out there and maybe potentially watch Dudley make the first and kind of just giving up free baskets here.
Dudley Jr. from Inglewood in Los Angeles County. Played last year at Hutchinson Community College, played for Ryder in 2023-24 and was a 77% free thrower there. Free throw good here, 32-15 Nevada's lead over Louisiana Tech with 1 minute to go in half number 1. Second free throw is good. Timeout Nevada with 1 minute remaining in the half.
It's Nevada Wolfpack's game right now. You just want to see them continue to try to build the exhibition games. And you just hopefully getting into the second half, you can see the Pack kind of score more baskets and maybe be a little bit more efficient as La Tech comes out in this 2-3 zone, probably just looking for any sort of way to break the rhythm.
Final minute of the first half, Nevada basketball with a 32-16 lead and a 2-3 zone from Louisiana Tech. First time we've seen this. Now they go back into a man-to-man with the shot clock at 10. Comer driving against Dudley, staggering elbow right, step back with 5 on the shot clock, hits. That's a long 2 astride the arc. Tough shot.
Really tough shot. I mean, Dudley was on Comer the entire time, and he just made a tremendous shot on that far right wing over there and just kind of tiptoed that three-point line, or otherwise it would have been a three-point look. And
no shot clock, 15 seconds remaining in the half. Dudley dribble in and out in front for Louisiana Tech. Game clock at 8. Dudley crossover left. Jump stop in the key. He's up and the floater is good. With 5 seconds to go, 34-18. From the backcourt, Comer finds Lowry. He doesn't get the shot off in time, although he almost hit it from about 35, 40 feet out. So the first half is history on opening night at Lawler Event Center.
Halftime, you don't get complacent over there in the Wolfpack locker room, and make sure you continue to play that defense. And just would like to see guys like Chuck and Tyler and Elijah just kind of come out offensively, maybe a little bit more, even more so aggressive in trying to make more shots.
Neither side shooting all that well as Bates drives down to start the second half. Now a baseline drive left from Thomas II. He's up and fouled left of the rim at 19:46. So the first foul of the second half on Nevada. Comes 14 seconds into the stanza. Goes on Corey Camper Jr. That's his first. Louisiana Tech is 7 of 25 from the floor. Nevada started hot, remember, 6 of 11, but they're just 13 of 33 now. So both defenses with regard to field goal percentage have been pretty good, and maybe that's just part of it being opening night, as you had mentioned.
Yeah, I think it's opening night, right, John? It's just a little bit of jitters. Probably guys just trying to find a rhythm.
Free throw good for Avery Thomas II, who played at Jones College in Ellisville, Mississippi, one of 2 on this Louisiana Tech team that played at Jones College, along with Kylan House.
Teammates, right?
Yeah. Avery Thomas II makes both free throws, 34-20 Nevada. You know Thomas eats candy before every game.
Get you a little bit extra.
I'm sorry to all the nutrition enthusiasts out there. It's probably not the most orthodox approach, as a floater from Camper in the key is blocked and pulled out of the air by House. Louisiana Tech with Bates, finds a backdoor cutter up to the rim. Missing is Allen. Scrum for it underneath. And a stoppage at 19:18. That was arbitrating and House, and a jump ball at 19:18. Second half, alternating possessions to the Wolfpack. And it does look like Louisiana Tech in this first minute of the second half is on the front foot here.
Yeah, I agree. And I think arbitrating is going to break that 40 blocks that he got last year. That guy he looks like he is itching to block as many shots as possible, and he's going to be down there and be that rim protector for the Pack all year.
Bailey bounces to Camper, right side wing. Foul on the entry pass at 19:04. And that foul goes against Kylan House. That's 2 on House. And the first on the Bulldogs here in half number 2. 19:04. Second half, 34-20 Nevada. Baseline right inbound for Rollison, the Wolfpack guard. Rollison, bounce pass, slam dunk. Arbitrating right in front of the rim.
Not sure how that guy gets loose, but he was standing naked underneath that rim, and there was no one around him, and he just rose up and slammed that thing. Great offensive or baseline out of bounds play there.
Bates into the key in a crowd, kicks it out, left side 3. Thomas II, no. Bouncing rebound, Camper Jr. Nevada on the attack from the left sideline. Bounce pass off the feet of Bailey under the rim at 18:39. Maybe one pass too many there.
Maybe one pass too many, but John, there's one
it's easy
thing
to say.
But there's always, coaches always told me it's really hard to catch the ball when you throw it at their shoelaces. It's just not an easy catch when it goes to the top of your shoelaces. And that was a shoelace ball there.
Yeah, I still feel a little guilty critiquing a fast break in which young men are moving faster than I could ever imagine. And then the decision making. Slashing drive right, Jeffress down to the baseline, fakes, pivots, trying to back away. He's in traffic. Feeds it weak side, up and in is Martinez.
Martinez has been a bright spot.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at it pregame, I wasn't sure he would get that many minutes, but with the way that he's blocking shots and that little jump hook that he just shot right underneath there, it's kind of a bright spot for the Bulldogs.
36-22 Nevada. Louisiana Tech down 14. 2 minutes gone by second half. Bailey hard to the baseline right. Fouled and counted.
Chuck is a bright spot for the Pack. He looks like he might be the leading scorer on this Pack team, or at least he's going to kind of lead the way. And we all know Chuck likes to get downhill. He likes to get in that lane, just like what he did when he dribbled right and kind of bodied up with whoever was next to him. If he's going to shoot the three the way he's done tonight at 2 for 4 and shoot it at a 35-40% clip, I mean, Chuck is going to be a problem for guys the rest of the year.
Bailey is the game's leading scorer as he hits the free throw. He's got 12 points now. 39-22. Nevada's lead is back to 17. 17-51, second half. Good jump pass into the offense from Martinez. Beats the press, and Louisiana Tech gets into their half court. Up top, Cooper. In front, Jeffress. Jeffress, corner right, 3. Front rim, no. Rebound, arbitrating. Falling out of bounds on the baseline. Saves it, saves himself back in. Gives it a Price. Rollison, stagger step. Step back, doesn't fire the 3 from the top. In the corner, Bailey comes to the wing. Top, Rollison. Tyler retreats back of the arc, left of center. Now attacks. Stops. Finds a man on the baseline, up and fouled is Camper Jr. Nice look from Nick.
Camper went from that.
Or from Tyler, rather.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good look from Tyler, but Camper was able to come from that far baseline over there, and he went up and he tried to jam that thing, and La Tech got in the way, but he's going to get 2 free throws here. And again, it just goes back to the aggressiveness. This team just looks really aggressive tonight. They just look like they just got like a little pep in their step, both defensively and offensively. And making free throws like Camper just did, it's just demoralizing as a La Tech team when you've only got 22 points, 23 minutes into the game.
So 3 team fouls on Louisiana Tech in the second half. That fell on Will Jeffress, his second. Camper Jr. free throw good. 41-22. Nevada's lead is 19. And this is their largest lead of the affair. One thing you can say about Nevada's team last year, they didn't really have a guy who faced the basket who could attack the rim. That was neither Kobe Sanders nor Nick Davidson. This year, with Bailey and Camper Jr., you got 2 guys that attack the rim kind of like it owes them money. They go in there with a little bit of anger. Rollison bumps the ball handler in front, A.J. Bates, and a foul at 16:49. Bates does a good job to steal a foul. Second on Rollison. And second on Nevada. That's actually 3 on Rollison, excuse me. But you know what I'm saying regarding the dribble drive and attacking the rim? That was
totally agree.
That was an element that was not consistently there for the Wolfpack last year.
Kobe last year, who's playing for the Clippers, which really, really happy for him. But he was just more of like a jump shooter.
Yeah, fall-away guy, fade-away guy.
Yeah, he was good at it. He was really good at it. But
loose ball steal, Nevada. Price up ahead, Comer. Tayshaun drives right and draws a foul right of the paint at 16:30.
Feels like you got a Tayshaun Comer and a Tyler Rollison. It's almost like they're one of each other. It's kind of like you just go with the same rhythm, the same pace. You got 2 guys that kind of play identical, which is probably makes it easy for Coach Alford because then he doesn't have to play like 2 different rhythms, almost like he did last year with Kobe and Tyler when he had to change.
Bailey driving right, draws the foul, blocked at the rim at 16:27. Also, there's a fluidity, I think, that we find similar, maybe aesthetically, between Comer and Tyler.
I think you're right. It's just they look. I mean, if you put them out here and you just look at them, they look the same. They kind of move the same. Comer's made some jumpers. Tyler hasn't shot the ball as much as he might have had to last year, but it's just nice that you can kind of play with the same rhythm as Chuck makes the free throw. You can play with that same rhythm the whole game, so it's not like you have to change identities. And it's nice to be a team that has an identity, and it's like we're going to play fast, we're going to get up, and this is what we're going to do, and we're going to live and die with that. Whereas last year there were 2 different rhythms, and one time one of them maybe worked and the other didn't, or you would kind of lose maybe some momentum in the game.
Camper Jr. with the press knocks that attempted inbound out of bounds on the baseline at 16-26. Full court press for the Wolfpack defense, up 43-22.
We saw nearly none of this last year, right? And this full court press can be a nuisance. I mean, there's plenty of times.
Bates beats the press up the right sideline, and that's when it works against you. Bates spins in the key, ducks, fires, no. Tip follow off the glass, rebound. Going up was Heron, and it's out of bounds on the sideline off of Louisiana Tech. Nevada ball at 16-16.
Well, one thing, John, being that I've played so many years, there can be a press where it's like we're gonna try to get steals, we're gonna gamble, we're gonna like do that. But there also can be a press where it's like just a nuisance, where the guy is constantly have to see someone in front of him.
Just take 10 seconds off the shot
you know what I mean?
clock.
And then you get to an offensive side.
Camper misses from 17, arbitrating, put back, good for the Wolfpack.
And that just changes the rhythm. It makes La Tech, as Bates is over here dribbling, he's got to make 4 different moves just to get across half court. It's 22 seconds, and you just don't have as much time to run your offense. And maybe they need time. It's just
it's an accumulation of fatigue.
Exactly.
45-22 Nevada, 15-41 second half. Nevada on a 9-0 run. Ball out of bounds at 15:38, going to Louisiana Tech, and a timeout on the floor. 15:38 second half. Nevada with another surge. They're up 45-22 over the Bulldogs on opening night. Wolfpack basketball presented by NDI Plumbing, proud partner of the Nevada Wolfpack. Also, if you're experiencing neck or back pain, the Joint Chiropractic can improve your quality of life through routine and affordable chiropractic care. $29 on the first visit. Text Joint MVP. Text Joint MVP to 56468 for $10 off any plan or package. Baseline right inbound for Louisiana Tech in the offense with 20 to shoot. And a baseball pass from DJ Dudley all the way into the backcourt, run down by Scooter Williams. He brings it across the timeline. Bailey defends him right at the midcourt circle. Shot clock at 10. Williams passes corner left, slashing from the wing. Dudley, free throw line, 6 to shoot. Spins left side, fakes, bodies into the defender. Shot no good, fouled at 15-21. Good fake there. And Comer couldn't avoid the contact with Dudley. It's good job. Good shoulder work from DJ there.
Good shoulder work for sure, John. I like how you put that.
Is that a technical term?
That might be a technical term. It might be a basketball term, but just great defense, and it kind of almost felt like a bailout. You got good shoulder work there. Dudley's going to get 2, but you can't be mad at Comer's defense there. He just was on him, and the ball doesn't lie, right? He missed the free throw.
Again, Dudley shot 77% at Ryder 2 seasons ago from that free throw line. It remains 45-22 in favor of Nevada at 15-21 in the second half. Second free throw good, 45-23. Backcourt one-on-one pressure from Dudley. Comer brings it across. Weems goes left side. Camper bounce past Price. Post left for the pack. Price spins. Baseline fouled. Shot no good. Left of the rim. Free throws at 15:08 for Elijah Price.
One thing about Elijah, if you're able to watch the game or you're listening to us, he just kind of has a knack for the basketball. And Elijah you can tell he has a motor that he just wants to go get the ball. And as you watch the game, or if you get the chance to watch him, you can just see, John, where he just has always got his eyes, and he's looking for where that basketball is at. He's down there posting up. He's working really hard, and I think the one thing to appreciate about Elijah is he misses another free throw. But I think one thing to appreciate is I think he knows his game. He knows what he's good at, and I don't think he tries to stray too far away from that, which it almost becomes a role that he's playing. But he's really, really good in that role, and I think as he finds better places to be on the court and as the offense kind of evolves, as he misses another free throw offensive rebound. But
Comer pulls the offensive rebound. Nevada resets. It remains 45-23 pack at 15 minutes second half.
He's just going to be a problem, I think, on the offensive glass, defensive glass, and he's just going to get more and more comfortable inside these sets.
Price driving to the corner left, 5 to shoot. Out in front, Comer with 1 on the timer, fires ahead of the horn, no good. And a whistle at 14:47. He got the shot off in time, didn't he?
He got the shot off in time, but they called a foul on number 7 because Elijah was down there trying to get the offensive rebound. It kind of just went back to what I just said.
Sir Isaac Heron.
They are down there fighting for the rebound, and Elijah he just has that knack for the ball, and I believe it was a foul on Sir Isaac Heron.
Yeah, that's what the call is right now, and there will be a review.
It's tough. It's tough when you've got a guy like Elijah that just doesn't stop. He just doesn't quit. He just keeps going and going and going, and we're 15 minutes into this game, and it doesn't look like he's gotten tired. And I mean, the kid's got blood coming out of his lip. He caught an elbow earlier, and it's like it doesn't bother him. He's just keep going, and it's a relentlessness, and it's going to be contagious for this Pack team as they go forward. When it's going to, he's played a lot of minutes tonight. I'm sure he's going to play a lot of minutes going forward. And guys feed off of that. It's like, well, if Elijah's going to do this, well, I'm going to try to do it too. You don't want to let your teammates down, and I think that's going to be the fun thing to keep an eye on as the season goes forward with what Elijah brings to the table.
The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohls.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Video review right now on what is called a common foul on the floor against Sir Isaac Heron. And that has been changed to a flagrant foul. Flagrant 1. The main difference between a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2, a flagrant 1 foul involves unnecessary contact, while a flagrant 2 foul involves unnecessary and excessive contact.
Excessive is what it is.
So this is unnecessary but not excessive, evidently. At 14:47 here in the second half, 45-23 Nevada. Elijah Price, who has been pretty good tonight, 5.7 rebounds, 1 assist, but just 1 of 6 from the stripe. Free throw good. We mentioned Price last year as an outstanding freshman at Fresno State, was about 66% from the line, which is not great, but certainly he'll be better than 2 of 7 as the year goes along.
He definitely will, but
he hits 2 here with 3 of 8.
It's always nice when you get to the free throw line, you got that confidence. I mean, as you're watching him shoot free throws, or as I watch him shoot free throws, he looks really confident. He's got a really good rhythm. He's got a good stroke.
Yeah. The mechanics.
Yes, the mechanics are all there, like you said. I mean, he's going to make free throws.
Comer baseline right inbound, 20 on the timer for the Pack, hanging on to possession after the flagrant foul. Over the shoulder leaping grab by Camper near the sideline and the half-court line. Comer outside left, 10 to shoot. Tayshaun gives it to Vaughn Weems. Weems with 6 to shoot. Camper left side. Comer catch and shoot left wing 3 short. Rebound, guess who? Price saves it in for the Pack on the far sideline. Nevada resets. 47-23 Nevada, 14-20 second half. An offensive rebound, another possession. Price in front. Price goes outside to Comer. 5 on the shot clock. Comer at the top of the key. Down the lane, barrels to the cup and scores off the glass.
Going right with the left-handed finish underneath the defense was pretty impressive there by Comer, and it didn't look like that was the first time he's completed that move.
49-23 Pack. Here's Dudley with a great fake in the key, and he gets Comer in the air. And a foul on Tayshaun Comer at 13:55 here in half number 2. Nevada 49, Louisiana Tech 23.
Which is 2 on Comer, 3 on Comer. So you've got 3 on Comer and 3 on Rollison, which
suboptimal.
when you're up 26, it's not as big of a deal. But I wonder what Coach Alford might do here, if he's going to let Comer kind of go with it, or if I guess he's going to stick with him and trust that he doesn't get that 4th.
14 fouls on Nevada. 3-ball left corner. Bates sees it rattle in. Good roll for A.J. Bates. Sophomore out of Houston makes it 49-26. And that is the first made three-pointer. They're 1 of 16.
1 of 16. I just looked at that.
Louisiana Tech with their first triple of the night. 49-26 Nevada. 13:30 second half. Lowry to the wing right, Weems. Lowry in front. Camper 10 to shoot for the Wolfpack. Camper crosses over against Bates into the key. Rises from 14, hits.
Really good move, the way that Camper was able to go right, get to that free throw line, and kind of he used his shoulder work. He kind of created some good shoulder work. Created some space and easy jumper.
51-26 Nevada, 13 minutes second half. Louisiana Tech ball. Right side, Howes draws a foul going down the lane at 12:58.
Questionable call there, questionable call, but we'll live with it. And again, Lowry's just down there. He was kind of had his hands straight up right down there at the block, and maybe the call looks like it could have been that maybe his arms came a little bit forward. I think maybe that's where they kind of got him. He kind of bumped his chest into Lowry. It kind of forced his arms to go a little bit forward. And we'll see if
5 team fouls on the Pack now. Sorry, ain't it? Free throw good for Kylan House.
So this is when Coach Alford can go to Walker here and kind of have him as like that third point guard option. That he's a little bit smaller than Tayshawn and Tyler, but I want to see him. I want to see him shoot a three to see if we can get one to go down for him.
So don't forget about Amir Robinson.
Oh, that is very true.
As Miles Walker into the offense after a missed second free throw for Louisiana Tech, 51-27. Nevada's lead at 12:41. On a curl, Camper left of center. Bounce pass for Armatrading, knocked away. Steele, Bates the other way. Ahead, Dudley, and that's stripped and goes up in the air and on the baseline. A foul at 12:32.
It looked like
Dudley,
he wanted to throw a lob, and it looked like I think his teammate didn't run to the basket almost. That was an awkward play there.
Foul is on Dudley. And that's 8 on Louisiana Tech, but it did look odd.
Yeah, it was a strange play. They were almost like in a fast break there, and looking at the replay now, listeners, you can't see, but there wasn't no one to pass him the ball, and he almost like turned it over right there at the top of the elbow.
Sorry, that foul is assigned to Bates. And so Miles Walker now, 1 plus the penalty, 8 team fouls on Louisiana Tech.
Going to be hard for La Tech to make any kind of run here, or kind of like probably get back in this game when you've got the Pack and the bonus, and it's just going to be hard to gamble and play kind of too aggressive, because at this point you're at 18 fouls, and every single foul for the rest of the game, the Pack are going to shoot free throws.
Miles Walker hits the first. He shot 84%. His senior season in high school at Eleanor Roosevelt High School, Inland Empire, Southern California. 53-27 after the made free throws from Miles Walker. 12:32 second half. 53-27 Nevada. Louisiana Tech basketball against an unrelenting Pack press. Dudley in the backcourt working against Walker, who's harassing the bigger man across the timeline, barely beats the press. Bates lob to the rim, slam dunk. House. 53-29. A flush for Louisiana Tech and Kylan House. Walker in front for the Wolfpack. Amir Robinson at the midcourt circle. Weems bounce pass post left. Lowry between two defenders, kicks out. Walker, corner right three. No, short. Offensive rebound underneath. Robinson brings it out for the Pack. In front, Walker. Corner left, Lowry, three. Around, no. Tipped up at a foul. Joel Armatrading. Offensive glass effort, draws a foul. He was undercut while lunging for that ball. Timeout on the floor. 11:44. Second half. The Nevada Wolfpack 53, Louisiana Tech 29. Nevada basketball presented by Nevada State Bank. From three. Nevada 70% from the free throw line. The Bulldogs 67. Chuck Bailey III has 14 points. He's the game's leading scorer. He's the only man in double figures for either side. Statistics brought to you by Ide Bailey. Here is Joel Armatrading, the fifth-year senior, or fifth-year center from London, transfer from UC Riverside. And between Miles Walker coming from Riverside and Joel having transferred from UC Riverside, it does give me an opportunity, as the free throw is good from Armatrading, who shot 74% last year for the UC Riverside Highlanders. I did spend 11 seasons covering UC Riverside basketball.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got a little bit of love here for arbitrating.
It's been 9 years, but I do have love for the Inland Empire.
Of course, there you go.
Well, and they play some ball in the Inland Empire.
We know who your fan favorite is on this podcast.
Oh, hey, no. It's like, come on. We're objective here. But it's nice to see the IE representing.
Of course, 100%.
We got some dear friends there. 55-29 as Arbitrating gets some work in at the free throw line. 11:30 second half, whistle at 11:30, and a kicking violation.
I do think, John, that Arbitrating is going to be a really, really good addition for the Pack this year. So I think that what he's going to bring to the table is going to be really, really good for them.
Bates whips a pass, corner left three. Cooper short. Not a good look. Rebound Nevada. Robinson gives it to Walker. Here comes the Pack. Lowry right side. Into the key. Stops elbow right. Comes back out. Miles resets. Walker finds a cutting Lowry who lays it in.
It's good offense there, right? It's just keep pouring it on Pack, and they just keep finding a better rhythm as the game goes along offensively, and just want to continue to see that energy keep going even with this big, huge lead.
57-29 Nevada, 10:48 second half. Cooper goes up and comes down, but drew a foul in the air at 10:45.
A foul.
And that is on Caleb Lowry, his second. 16th foul on the Wolfpack.
Looked more like a traveling violation, but he'll live with the call.
Bates, watched by Walker, way outside right. Bates off a screen, slides into the key, jump stop right of the cup, banks it too strong, offensive rebound underneath. Fenner is up, fouled at 10:30, and free throws for Louisiana Tech as that foul is on Joel Armitrating. 7 fouls now on Nevada.
A little bit of an ugly possession there, and La Tech kind of comes out on top with it to shoot some more free throws. And Nevada just is relentless defensively as he makes the free throw, but the defense just looks very, very tough to find any holes or anything that's going to, it's not even like a bend, don't break. It's like you ain't going to get in here and you're not going to find anything easy.
Fenner misses the second free throw after making the first. Freshman out of Humble, Texas. Service-oriented family for Jalen Fenner. Both his parents served in the Air Force, and his brother currently does. Meanwhile, Walker lobs for Armitrating and lobs too long, and Fenner the steal for Louisiana Tech. 57-30. Nevada's lead is 27 as we hit the 10-minute mark here in the second half. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline. Turnover at 10:03. Wolfpack ball.
That's kind of just the blanket kind of nuisance. Walker kind of picked him up from 94 and just made him dribble a bunch. He ended up dribbling that thing off his knee, and it's just the wear and tear, like you said, John. It's just the constant, almost like that mosquito that just won't leave you alone.
Wolfpack ball with a 27-point lead. Rollison bounces. Robinson wing right. Top Bailey. Bailey the leading scorer with 14. Amir in front. 10 to shoot. Drives to the elbow right. Spins away from the double team. Right hand scoop off the glass.
Nice move by Amir as he goes down the basket. As he goes down the court with a big smile on his face. He kind of hit him with almost the dream shake there. He went one way and went back the other.
Dream shake, yeah.
The dream shake at the elbow.
59-30 Nevada. For those who may be younger, who's the dream, Nick?
The Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon.
There's a slam dunk from Martinez, who continues to be a presence on the front line for Louisiana Tech.
All the younger listeners, go ahead and YouTube the dream shake, and you're going to see some special stuff out of Hakeem Olajuwon.
59-32. Nevada in front, 9 minutes to go, second half. Cooper watching Rollison. Bailey catch and shoot. Right side three, good. Bailey's got 17. He's 3 of 5 from 3. And he leads all scorers in this ball game. Nevada with a 30-point lead at 62-32. Outside right, Allen now finds Fenner. Martinez astride the arc, right of center, 8 to shoot. Bates slashing right side, Euro step into the key, and too many steps.
Too many steps.
So there's a continuation rule now in college basketball after the foul that makes it much closer to the NBA with the and one possibilities, but in an apparent, still distinct difference between the NBA. Traveling is enforced still.
Yeah. John, you and I have probably watched enough NBA to know that traveling is not enforced at the NBA level.
You know, it's just different. It's just different.
It's different. The best way to put it. Put the different in quotes.
I'm not a hater. Here's Rollison all the way down with a right hand. No, but a flush finish. Arbitrating is goaltending. It doesn't count.
That was very, very close, but that ball was still on the rim when arbitrating went up there and dunked that ball. He just needed to jump maybe a split second later.
Nick, 8:06 second half, Nevada 62, Louisiana Tech 32. Nick, you spent at 6'11" some time above the rim. How hard is it not to goaltend?
A lot of good JUCOs. A lot of these guys were nationally ranked out of the state of Texas, but like you said, La Tech was they're picked to finish 5th in the Conference USA, so this is no slouch of a team here that the Bulldogs have put together, and Nevada has just kind of handed it to them thus far.
Yeah, for the Bulldogs, you can almost see that once they get an identity, they're going to be pretty tough. Yeah. They just are trying to figure out what they've got. Here's Williams. No-look pass, corner right, Bates 3, good. A.J. Bates knocks it down. It's a 32% shooter from 3 a season ago, 62-35 Nevada. Louisiana Tech now 2 of 18 from distance. 7:30 second half. Rollison step back right of center, 3 in and out, no. Rebound to Louisiana Tech and House. Now Bates with a head of steam. From the left side. Goes to the corner left, 3 on the way, good. And Scooter Williams was open and drained it, 62-38. So 6 unanswered in 31 seconds for Louisiana Tech. 7:05 second half. Rollison razzle-dazzle all the way down the lane. Pinned, lost it. Maybe got caught in the middle of a decision. The other way, turnover. Williams underneath House against Price. House fouled, shot no good. Free throws at 6:51 for Louisiana Tech.
Haven't scored in 2 minutes, and La Tech showing a little bit of life. A little bit too late here, John, but probably encouraging for the coach to see this.
I said Price, I meant White. Peyton White guilty of the foul. Free throws when we return. 6:51 second half. Nevada 62. Louisiana Tech 30. Alex Margulies will be on the call for that one, as I will be with football at Utah State. Meanwhile, Louisiana Tech, they head home and face Lyon College on the 9th, Sunday. It's a 2 o'clock start in Ruston. Free throws here for Kylan House. He hits the first. It's 62-39 Nevada. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohls.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Free throw good. 62-40. Lead has been as large as 30. It's 22 now for the Wolfpack. Against a press, Rollison bounces Tayshawn Comer, who speeds across the timeline left. Rollison over to Comer right side. Shot clock at 10. Rollison outside left. Rollison dribbling in front. Crossover, bounce pass, Price post left. 4 to shoot. Price is stripped of the ball and fouled at 6:25.
At that point in the game here, John, where you just want to continue to see good possessions, good defense. You don't want the Pack to kind of lose lack of focus, and kind of just, it's the first game of the season. You still want to see good offense. You still want to see good defense. You still want to follow the scouting report and kind of do what Coach Alford kind of asked you to do. You don't want to just kind of just blow this one off because it's a 22-point game with 6 to go.
Elijah Price free throw good. He's now 4 of 9 from the stripe after starting 1 of 6. And I will say that made free throw is your Pure Water Systems clutch shot of the game. Because regaining your free throw stroke mid-game is clutch.
It is clutch. That's something you'd like to do.
Elijah Price
2 for
knocks
2.
them both down.
2 for 2.
64-40 Nevada, 6:25 second half. It's an interesting point you make, Nick, about just because this game appears to be decided, you don't want to waste the minutes because you only get so many on the floor. You got to make them count even when maybe the game is not of the balance.
Just make them count. Continue to focus. Continue to do what they want you to do.
Driving a banker and one, Caden Cooper. And candidly, that's the kind of athletic attack we anticipated seeing more of tonight from Cooper. As he goes to the free throw line for an and one at 6:07. Cooper, with that bucket, that's his first field goal.
That is pretty amazing, being that he was the preseason conference player. It's strange that he hasn't kind of got himself involved in the game a little bit more.
Williams' offensive rebound after the missed free throw, and the putback is there from Cooper, who missed the free throw to start that offensive rebound sequence. 64-44. Nevada's lead is 20. 5:51 second half. Rollison, what a amazing behind-the-back dribble. Over for three. Chuck Bailey from the left side. Bailey's got 20.
John, if I had told you that Chuck Bailey was going to lead the game in scoring the first game of the following season after last year, would you have believed me?
I would have wanted to, but I'm not sure. Underneath, House stripped to the ball. That was Comer with a takeaway, and now he fires up to Bailey on the right side. Bailey, another three. He's got it.
Bailey can clearly score the basketball, and maybe it was just kind of him being overshadowed by the Kobe Sanders and the Nick Davidsons last year. But Chuck has really found himself a rhythm Coach Alford thought he was going to get.
70-44 Nevada. Chuck Bailey and the Wolfpack on a 6-0 run after back-to-back made threes. House back to the basket, top of the key, hands off. Bates, top of the key, 3-2 long. Rebound bounces to Bailey, who saves it into Price. Price up ahead to Comer on the break for the Pack. Down the lane right, Comer tries to switch hands and misses off the bottom of the rim on the layup attempt. Out of bounds under the goal at 4:52.
Maybe that's Comer's signature move, to go right and finish with his left.
We've seen him
finish
with it.
He got a little bit too far under there.
It's a tough angle.
It is a very tough
baseline angle. Right inbound to Camper. And here's White outside right. Comer top, Price, jab step. Price, no dribbles yet, now puts it on the deck. 10 to shoot. Left side Camper off a Price screen. Camper feeds it corner left. Bailey in a crowd, fouled with 5 on the timer, shot no good.
Chuck getting downhill, doing what he does best, is using that big body that he has, and he really seeks out contact when he gets closer and closer to that rim. He's not scared to go in there and run into guys and seek out that contact and make free throws, because he's a good free throw shooter, and he's a trusty guy at the free throw line.
4 of 6 as he misses that one.
Well, is that the announcer's jinx?
We need a raise if it's really a jinx, but yeah, it does rear its head.
It does happen quite often. He'll make this one.
Free throw. Good. 71-44. 24 for Chuck Bailey. 7 of 11 shooting. 5 of 7 from 3. 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Statistics brought to you by Ide Bailey. Famous Dave, serving the best barbecue to complement any competition. Order now. FamousDaves.com/to-go. Or dine in at the corner of Kitski and South McCarran. 4:20 remaining in regulation. 71-44 Nevada. Louisiana Tech basketball. Bates stops at the free throw line. Pinned in by 2 defenders. Pivots, gives it out right side. Dudley, 5 to shoot. Dudley back of the arc in front. 3 to shoot. 3 ball on the way. Air bank from Fenner. Rebound Nevada at 4 minutes. Here's Comer. Going right. Stops from 10. Rises, fires, misses. Rebound to Cooper. Louisiana Tech, under 4 minutes now. Cooper, good speed, down the center of the floor. 1-on-4, all the way, layup, no. House can't hold the rebound, and it's taken away by Comer. 1-on-2, Comer, right side of the key, all the way. He's fouled at 3:43. Shots no good. Free throws for Tayshawn Comer. And the all-gas, no-breaks Nevada Wolfpack. Timeout on the floor. 7:43 second half. Nevada 71, Louisiana Tech 44. 35% from the floor, 15 of 43. Just 3 of 21 from 3. They're 11 of 17 from the free throw line. Nevada 25 of 53 shooting, 6 of 19 from 3. 19 of 26 from the free throw line. Statistics brought to you by Ide Bailey. Comer free throw good, tried to crawl out, but he got it to go. Again, Comer shot nearly 79% with Evansville last year in an all-conference campaign. Nick Fazekas, I think the big discrepancy, the big advantage on the stat sheet, total rebounds, 43 to 23. Nevada has out-rebounded Louisiana Tech by 20.
I mean, it's been, like I said, missed shots. There's only been 6 offensive rebounds by the Bulldogs, and it's just been one and done the whole night. And when the Bulldogs are going to shoot this poorly and you can't get offensive rebounds, it's just going to be a long night.
Comer made both free throws, 73-44. Dancing through the lane, Cooper following no. Rebound, White. Bounce pass, Comer behind Weems, slashing from the wing right. Turnover, Nevada gives it to Louisiana Tech at 3:22. Only 9 turnovers for Nevada. Only 12 for Louisiana Tech. Looked like they might have a turnover problem early, but they actually shored that up pretty well despite the consistent press.
That press is, like we talked about earlier, Johnny, that press was more of just like a nuisance. It was just kind of like trying to.
Williams, right hand scoop, crawls off the rim, no. Out of bounds at 2:58. Stays with Louisiana Tech in the offense, baseline inbound.
Just to get him out of rhythm, right? I think that was what probably Coach Alford was trying to look to do. He probably had an understanding that he wanted to dictate the rhythm of the game, and that's what that 2-2-1 press did from the very get-go.
Cooper outside, left. Finds Bates, who retreats from the wing left and comes out towards the midcourt circle. 73-44 Nevada, 2:47 second half. Bates crossover against White, works him into the key, spins twice, tries to duck under, gets away with a travel, feeds House underneath, who scores with 1 on the shot clock right at the cup. 73-46. House has 9 now, so does Bates. Tied for the high score for the Bulldogs. Pack ball, Robinson outside left. Dudley defends beyond the arc. Robinson out to the midcourt circle. Now Walker, right side Weems. The lefty lobs it into the post. Coleman underneath, layup good off the window. Robinson.
Good look by Jariah there. I mean, he caught it on that closer low block, and Amir made that back cut, and he had good vision. And it's easy to have that vision when you get to see above the whole entire other team. That's what 7-1 of Jariah.
Meanwhile, 6 for Amir Robinson, new career high. Dudley, nice dribble off the window, right of the goal, scores. 75-48. Yeah, there's some good parts here for Louisiana Tech.
There's definitely some positive.
It
was a long trip. First game on the road. Like we kind of talked about, John, they've got a lot of athleticism. They're going to figure it out offensively. I definitely think defensively they can be a little bit more, impactful, or they can kind of like exert a little bit more just from the athleticism that they have. But they should be able to play fast. And you shoot this poorly from the three-point line, it's going to be really hard to win the game to begin with.
1:41 to go, and Christopher Boudreau, the freshman from Bishop Gorman, is in. Robinson, top of the key, 3 for the Pack, no good. Defensive rebound, Cooper for Louisiana Tech. So Christopher Boudreau, the freshman from Las Vegas, a 6'9" freshman forward, is in. 1:25 turning clock, 75-48 Nevada. Tip pass in front, comes to Cooper. Cooper goes right side wing, catch and shoot 3, right side Allen, no. Rebound Nevada, Robinson. 1:12 to go. Miles Walker quickly into the attack. Now sets up in the half court for the silver and blue. 1:04 to play, 20 to shoot. Robinson all the way behind the back for Boudreau. Got it!
Bucket for Boudreau. Look at him. He's pretty happy about that first college game. He's got his tongue sticking out like he just made an exceptional basket. Love to see it, John. Love to see it.
77-48. Christopher Boudreau in the scoring column. Final minute. Here's Bates down the lane right. High bank and shot. No tip. Rebound. Williams underneath for Louisiana Tech. Up and in off the window. 77-50. And now with 28 to shoot and 35 to play. About a 7-second differential between game and shot clock. Nevada will drain time here with this affair well since decided. On opening night, Weems outside right of center. Weems feeding it inside, looking for Coleman, knocked away. Sir Isaac Heron batted that away. No shot clock, 14 seconds now. Bates for Louisiana Tech. Cooper outside right. 10 seconds to go in the game. Nevada 77, Louisiana Tech 50. Offensive foul. A charge is called with 5 2/10 to go.
Offensive foul.
Foul goes against Williams. The charge was taken by Amir Robinson. What an appropriate closing moment for the Wolfpack. It's probably the only thing they hadn't done well tonight was take a charge. And as the inbound comes to Walker, he dribbles out the final seconds, and this one is history. The Nevada Wolfpack on opening night into the win column with a 77-50 victory over Louisiana Tech of